The new product development gateway was piloted in 2007 by the Manufacturing Advisory Service West Midlands. Since then, it has supported over 50 small and medium-sized businesses, helping them to turn innovative ideas into viable commercial offerings and creating new jobs in the region. The programme adopts a best practice stage gate process, driven and controlled by a gateway panel, a unique board of industry experts with a wealth of business experience. This includes key people from Warwick Manufacturing Group, a founder member of MASS, an ongoing sponsor of the MPD Gateway programme. One company to benefit from the structured business support of the MPD programme is Gecko Technology.
Gecko got involved in the new product development programme right at the start in January 2006. Kado is a single source LED spotlight or focusable luminaire for film, television and entertainment industry. And the thing that makes it unique is it is a single source rather than a multi-chip source. So you get a single shadow, it's tunable colour, and it makes high quality whites specifically for image capture. We've gone through all the processes that are part of the MPD as a stage gates process, right from the initial concept, proving it out, workshopping, voice of customer. The gateway panel have ended up as a control or a sanity check through the process, including reviewing progress, controlling risk, and basically acting as an external board. I think the main benefits for a small company are control and running it through a stage gate process and being able to offer experience in the way the project is controlled and risk is mitigated. Gecko's relationship with the Manufacturing Advisory Service has always been extremely strong. Their advice, their experience and the positive approach that they have to helping you resolve commercial solutions and getting benefits for MAS and for the region are phenomenal. They are just irreplaceable.
Founder of Tales, Nick Wall, joined the programme in October 2008 with an idea for a range of authentic bar-quality cocktails in real shakers.
I took Tales as a concept quite early to the gateway, so we always joke about it because I had all the idea in my head, and in terms of imagery I only actually had what I can only describe looks like a coffin with a T in the middle and the name Tales, and said I had this wonderful idea. I was absolutely convinced there was a gap in the market, but I was unsure of how to commercialise both the idea, create the packaging, actually put together the supply chain and then make a product fit for purpose. So that's where I started, and I've been fortunate enough to go all the way through the various gate stages. So literally we took that idea and that coffin drawing to what you see in front of you, to a commercialised product within the UK. I think the huge benefit of the panel is that they have a variety of skills. Now, when we took Tales to that panel, I wasn't entirely sure what type of feedback we were going to get, but it turned out to be a variety, which is exactly what you need when you're understanding new product development. So there was somebody that understood the engineering side of the product, somebody that understood the marketing side of the product, and the combination of those factors helped us really to move forward, which was to understand, was the idea and the potential product feasible and viable.
EcoSpin benefited from the gateway process in the development of its electric personal vehicle, the Raptor.
About 18 months ago I was in a swimming pool in Turkey on holiday, and I had a eureka moment, as the team affectionately like to call it. I was looking at the Segway, which is the two-wheeled electric vehicle that you balance on. Great product, but hey, you can't take it on the path or the road legally. So I started to think about this, and I thought, well, if you had a third wheel, so it was genuinely got good stability and was road legal, this is a brand new niche. It's not really been tapped into. And when you look at police and paramedics and the fact that it'd be zero CO2, and then not to mention the fact that the vehicle could be used inside airports, hospitals, universities, we approached MASS and they assigned Dave Nuttall, who is our advisor. He came and saw us, saw the clay model and listened to what we got to say. And initially, straight away, he just completely got it and thought, we've got a product that should be made. MASS have given us a lot of structure, where we were a little bit, we've got great ideas about what the product should be, we're very strong on engineering, but structure in the company, we were a little weak on, and MASS picked up on that straight away, specifically Dave Nuttall. And where we're weak, he's helped us make the right decision with various consultancies. And then obviously there's funding as well, match funding. We put 50% down, they put 50% down, and that's helped us take some of the sting out of the development of it. So they've been very useful in several areas.
When it first came, we supported it as part of our new product introduction process. And what we were able to do is guide them through a fairly structured process. And we've seen models like the skeleton before, but we've never actually seen it in total. So we now see that we've got a body and a working prototype that people can now judge. But what I think from a WMG perspective is that we've managed to help them take the right decisions at the right time and support them with that investment such that they are able to get a viable product into the market.
MASS, the actual Gateway board, they're hugely knowledgeable people in all different, from finance to sales to engineering. There's just a wealth of knowledge there of real people who've been out there. So these people are not just academics, they have actually been out there. And I feel that some of the stuff that we've had back from them has just been so beneficial that we wouldn't have been able to got where we are without them, really.
MASS assisted Grillstream with its smokeless barbecue technology by offering new product development, expertise and mentoring, successfully transferring knowledge of critical new product success factors to the business.
What we needed was to find somebody who could help us understand what we were doing and also add some content, and that's where we found MASS Organisation. They run a gateway system. Now, coming from the automotive industry as I do, the gateway system is something we're used to, and it's very, very useful because, first of all, there's a discipline in there to take you from this garden shed idea, or however you've managed it, through the steps and the stages. And there's one very important point before you even think about the whole program is that it is in steps, and you only have to do one step at a time. And if it turns out that your project stops at the first step for this reason or that reason, until you put something right, either whether it's be finances, design or whatever, you stop and you can come back again. To anybody out there who's now thinking of joining the MASS organisation or who has an idea or a chance to do it, first thing, as I said, it isn't a big exercise in paperwork that takes you 6 months. Come down, find a representative of the organisation, talk to somebody, getting in touch. They will come back to you, they will talk to you. It will probably be one of the best things you do in terms of understanding something from your own idea yourself, and a chance for you to really develop what you're trying to do.
The product you see here is the result of a lot of hard work over quite a long period. Just small changes make an incredible amount of difference, both in the cost of making it and the way it works. And what looks to be quite a simple product is incredibly detailed in practice. What you see here is the result of many, many months of work. And you can't see the really clever bit, which is the fact that all the fat dripping off there is actually collected underneath and doesn't set fire and make a great cloud of smoke as the traditional barbecue does.
This programme facilitates enterprise and business growth, which contributes to economic stability and competitive positioning. The Manufacturing Advisory Service West Midlands is passionate about raising the rate of innovation in the region and supporting new product development. The New Product Development Gateway is now creating a continuous flow of successfully commercialised products into the market and creating new jobs in UK manufacturing.
I would say this is a great way to go into the business world. They hold your hand, I suppose, is what I'd say. And for us, it's been a very interesting journey, and we're still on it. And very beneficial, I think, that they've been great.
I've been quoted in the papers and I stick by my words. I 100% would not be here with this product in front of me without the support of MASS.
I would say one of the things that MASS is doing in the West Midlands area, and myself included, is that they're looking actively available to take all the ideas that people have got, all the alterations to existing businesses, and it is a place you can go where you can explore those opportunities and get the real support.
The Manufacturing Advisory Service, particularly the panel but also the advisors, are able to flex what we do to meet the needs and tailor the approach to any business who needs some help in the area of new product development.